Yo, what is going on, guys? John back with another video, and today, man, I'll be talking about Dion Waiters. As everybody should know by now, Dion Waiters just signed with the Lakers for the remainder of the season, and I'll be talking about why they made that move and who else they had in mind for that final roster spot after cutting Troy Daniels. So yeah, they were rumored to be working out J.R. Smith and Dion Waiters, who obviously they ended up working out, and I think the real reason why they ended up signing Dion Waiters instead of J.R. Smith is because when you think of J.R. Smith, you think of a shooter who isn't a great defender at all, not a good passer, not a good rebounder. He's just solely a shooter. Just like Troy Daniels, who they ended up cutting. So it wouldn't make sense for them to cut Troy Daniels as a sharpshooter only for another sharpshooter than J.R. Smith, even though J.R. Smith obviously has playoff experience, champion experience with LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. But yeah. Now, I think that Waiters going to the Lakers was a move that needed to be done because the Lakers, their bench, it's not that it's bad, it just needed some help. When you think of the best teams in the Western Conference, you think of obviously the Lakers and the Clippers and maybe even the Houston Rockets, maybe, like I said, and the Denver Nuggets, of course. A huge part of the Clippers team right now is Lou Williams, an amazing scoring player off their bench, one of the best players, one of the best scorers off the bench in NBA history, one of the best scorers over the last decade and a half. And they needed somebody like Lou Williams, which obviously is Dion Waiters, but it is a significantly lesser player because, as we know, Lou Williams is obviously way better than Dion Waiters. Now, Dion Waiters is not like J.R. Smith. He's not only a shooter, he's also a decent passer. Not the greatest rebounder, not the greatest defender, but he is, like I said, a decent passer, and he can play both point guard and shooting guard, and he can create offense off the bench just like Lou Williams. The Lakers need more players off their bench that can create their own shots and not just sit in the corner and wait for a pass to come their way to take their shots. Dion Waiters has the ability to take the ball up the court and create his own shot, which is what the Lakers saw in him. In his first couple of seasons with the Cavaliers, he was known as a shot chucker, and he's still known as that player to this day right now. It's just that he just became a better scorer, in my opinion. We saw the potential in Dion Waiters in that game, that Rising Stars game against Tim Hardaway Jr., where they both were going at each other in that game. It was absolutely amazing. We saw what he could do with the Miami Heat in the playoffs, led them to an amazing run that nobody ever thought that Miami Heat could go on when they started off the season, I believe, 13 and 40 something, and then ended off the season pretty much the vice versa of that. That was an amazing end to the season. But yeah, man, Dion Waiters, like I said, is going to come off the Lakers bench, provide them an instant offense, playing both point guard and shooting guard, creating his own shot. And this is why the Lakers end up signing Dion Waiters over J.R. Smith, because, like I said, he can create his own shot, play point guard and shooting guard, and just provide the bench with a nice boost and take a little load off LeBron James and maybe even go ahead and give him a little rest in the playoffs when needed, or in the regular season to rest him for the playoffs. That would be absolutely amazing for LeBron James because, as we know, in the playoffs, this is where LeBron James goes off. This is where we see playoff LeBron, arguably the greatest player of all time in the playoffs. We just see what he can do in the playoffs. And as we know, he takes a massive load in the playoffs. And he's constantly playing. He's constantly putting 110% in. Just going absolutely crazy as LeBron James does every single postseason, man. But yeah, in my opinion, this was a really good move for the Lakers. They got themselves a Walmart version of Lou Williams and Dion Waiters. Happy for Dion Waiters as a basketball fan. Hopefully he can show out and move forward with his season this year, because, as we know, he's been suspended 3 times this year, and hopefully he just uses this opportunity as motivation and continues to become a better NBA player. Other than that, I'm John, and I'm out, man.